And tell you, don't we, here on the show about the mainstream media and how, well, challenging it can be for the mainstream media to actually find the truth. You know, we've seen these things over the years. I don't know if you've ever seen these, but pictures of weather girls, weathermen, standing in huge puddles which look, of course, like torrential rain, and then you pull the picture back and you find that they're literally just standing in puddles and the torrential rain happened for about 10 minutes. But in order to dramatise that effect, that's what they have to do. It's all about ratings, you know, it's all about clickbait. And, you know, all of these newscasters are no different. I know because I work for various channels. I see exactly what they do. What's interesting also is when you look at the people that are scrutinising our politicians and their policies under the microscope, you then see these people that really have no scruples themselves because they've been suspended from their jobs for 3 and for 6 months. Yet they are allowed to be rude, arrogant and chastise these people in public. Take these two, for instance. Only the former British Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Boris Johnson, pointed out to Beth Rigby of Sky News that, well, why were you allowed to keep your job when you broke the COVID rules? He instantly apologised, but of course that resonated with so many people because what he was basically saying, Boris, whether you agree with him or not, is it's one rule for the media and seemingly one rule for them. But moving forward, this particular picture has really been very damaging for the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation. This particular reporter, Jeremy Bowen, appears, and as ever we have to say allegedly, to have been caught out while on assignment. Now, Mr. Bowen's one of these people that loves to get in on the action. If there's a war zone, he's there with his press helmet on and his press pack, making sure he reports directly from the front line. You know the sort of person. But when you look at this picture and look at it again a little bit closer, you can see that there are people at the end of the picture looking at him rather bemused with a shopping trolley. So just what a war zone was it? Was he taking a rest? Was he actually reporting at that point? Well, according to a good source, you can find this full report online, and nowhere does he mention the fact that really there's somebody at the end with their shopping trolley. Now, I'm not mocking or laughing or whatever, but it just proves, you see, in this day and age in the mainstream media, it's very difficult to believe, to trust, and more importantly, actually take any interest in what they're reporting because we live in a digital media world. The public now are the cameramen. The public decide what goes on social media, and normally they're there first because they're instantly in the place that matters. But when you see pictures like this of Mr. Bowen, you do have to question exactly what is the truth and what is not. Or is it more importantly to admit that it's simply fake news and you're doing this for ratings? As ever, I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.